Nyantechwa maybe am this ka be free Europe akoma ebusuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer easy convenient fast and sounds so free won't you hwe me discover aye mapim tap send Intienne also download the tap send app no ewo mobile phone so free na fesika komo ebusuafo wo Ghana afa na nyina tap send papa no
check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwantin akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se wo benya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo wo so to mfa akosika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota la pass ekosinsa Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So wo koton ko ade a ene bia wo se wo tumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. Or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Kido. We are seated once again here on Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily. Abba, Roland Abba, Chemo Abba. And ne omunim no mo yesadi na. Adena e de be yom no. Anyway, so you guys are welcome. This is the only online discussion platform that informs you guys, educates you guys, and entertains you guys as well. So now that you are seated, you should know that really and ready, we are about to go. Thanks to Intimdo Solomon at the extreme end, Abbas Muiz in the middle, and Roland Amate at my immediate left. It means we are set to go. Like Derek Money will say, we are good to go. Let me also say thanks to my people who are doing the production. Digital Rasta Currency handling the camera. Richie Flex is the editor, director of the show. And of course, you out there, you are the guy at the receiving end, making sure that you analyze our content, you enjoy it, and at the same time, you also share with your people, because this is what we do. Sammy Flex here with my people. And we have some interesting topics to look at. And I believe that you are going to enjoy them. First, I'm interested in the Osofo Chirabosum story. Because when that statement was made, we all knew there would be repercussions. As it stands now, the repercussions have started surfacing. I hear the wife has granted some quasi-interview, not like a full interview. I hear she says she doesn't want to say much, but even not wanting to say much, and then more drop it, One, according to the conversation that has leaked, she says that the man, as in Nosofo Chirabosum, has impregnated 2 of his house helps. Hey! And she's even saying Osofo Chirabosum adopted the children or something like that. And according to her, like the man can't even impregnate the woman. Like, and you don't even know where you can put them together. That aside, because that is someone's leaked information. Maybe another time when the lady comes out boldly to talk about the issues, we also spend some time to boldly discuss them as well. But at the moment, we can boldly turn attention to Diana Asamoah Evangelist. And she is also talking. And according to Evangelist Diana Asamoah, according to her, if you are a church member and you are in a so-for Chirabosom's church, flee. Especially if you're a woman. Flee. Okay. When the Bible says flee, and you're dying, you say most dear Christ. When the Bible says flee, you say both there, they call 100 meters. This how, like flee. To hungu baby, later no correct, say bomua. It is not easy. You go listen to what the lady is saying, and when we come back, I ask my people that na asori man ombeti anomunti. Again, the advice being given to them, no, a good advice and now a good advice. Watch it. I'll be right back.
Baku din kan ya mewira ho pa. Baku din kan ya mewira ho pa. Eye papa yi Chirabosom die. Me koni straight.
So for Chirabosom.
Aye.
So I didn't hear jai no. What I say, I saw them for a man crown who fena.
As a sense, sort of money in a giant over you, woman. Baku din kind, ya mewira ho pa. Eye papa yi Chirabosom die. Me koni straight.
So for Chirabosom.
Aye.
So I didn't hear jai no. What I say, I saw them for a man crown who fena.
As a sense, sort of money in a giant over you, woman.
So what the lady was saying is that if you were part or if you are part of the church and the man has said because of this and that, flee, run, else Asafa go chop you right now. In fact, he will chop all of them right now. Chamo ombeti.
Oh munti.
Oh,
that's why it's religion and belief.
Afutu owe na munti.
Oh munti.
Why?
So ombeti a say obi nim de esi e nko munti.
Na da obi nim de echi mana ka so munti.
O munti, so obi nim church na ngui. And in fact, after that
say their old ones ne ko and a new members.
After that ko onya more church members cry. And even in his case it was his junior pastor's wife. So they won't listen. That one for sure. They won't. Why is it a good advice? Why not? If somebody is cautioning you that be careful, you don't fall a victim or you don't become a prey for a pastor who has what it takes to read the church, chop them the way he wants it, and what makes it serious or something that the church members should consider is how bold he was when he was saying that Jumanesu na apafonisa. When I need help, I may even call some of you to help. So, Wamana clear.
How is the understanding?
Oh, but the statement was clear. I mean, the understanding is, ne wife, ne year or year, ne job or year as a pastor. No, it's not a small job, and he may need help from people. And what will make him comfortable, or what will make him have strength to continue the work that he is doing for God. Is to sometimes so be unisystem.
Oh,
said those can't some no like can we play the thing again?
No.
Just to get that point not clear.
The way I understood it and how you
after saying a Jumanesun apart from Nisano, the next statement was into Mokra a bit man I'm a bit me a freebie. Let's play the whole thing again. Na neti ni ebi a wa
mana mo hoye fe
o dey ma sorry anso so ma bi wa mo ho fe nti betimi afre mo nam to ma be boa
pastor no so the source ye be come up
boss hey read say o wa o dey hwehwe na embo na brasa menye clear in his mind say o kan ana say wanka.
Oh no, minute talk asem bi sa.
Ze aduma no
yes.
Esun papa phone sa.
No, minute talk asem bi sa.
After that in statement twice so na me.
Okay, for the benefit of doubt. Let's listen.
Let's
listen. Yes sir. Oh here we ask of mamentia. Yes sir. Oh here we ask of mamentia. Debi. Semunim sir. Ayira. Ebe afini kura ihu no. Ihu ne da. Ebi no ihu na so ma wo hene. Oni abiem di birthday we no adwane ko. Ofia eti oba. Kani brebi oni asofo keka bomu nante. Okay. E mai ko tra radio so say men yusu aduro. Okay ade obepa a chomam de che no. Jo. Enyewe. E che o sati si mu no oguso ko. Okay. Me so be nim no dada. Said why be pin no. Why be atwam no. Etim you very careful. Okay. Ngongonza for ha mutie ho ka no. Mo record onko. We the TV so be it. We are seeing na ehwe. Wa, yetie onyansa no. Di4 kasa. Opie oko asoro ha no nama no nama. It's all because say Shabosom any will be a call baby fe akwara ne ho fe. Papa bi. Bon sama papa na ma power ni yam. Na ma power ni yam wan kasa. Wa, yetie onyansa no. O de court. Se we jaware ai. Court say enye wedding tinti minya no ho. O peja pade. Ogusu o court. Ade che no osade me court foforo. Say empa me free me fie o mama obiem. Okay. Ade che osade court foforo. Yenye nkora no free me nsem. Ade che o de court foforo. Say made the for one free o. Mama made the for free o. Asem nyina bia so ni wa yaka. Enne Ghana ni bia hu no ka se o sofo ye se ne yire ka kire ne se one ne ntem ate. That's all. Abu. Tie. Me minti ena ofia. That's all. Enya warranty na ba ha. The bigger. Kache onu ase jan konkonsa no. Jan konkonsa no na tenem. Na to me ne nya ho aduma. Yes. Ofia. Ye tie unyansa no. Kache so e dey jan konkonsa no. Yes. To me kasa. Be me kasa. Onyame frɛ me no na me yere nka ho. Na oni ho. To me ade ama me no enya me me yere dia. Enya na busia fokla dia. Me nko ana ya me frɛ me. Yes sir. Ena me ye madwuma. Yes sir. Kase amen. Amen. Obeka me ho. Ai. Eno oso okwa 10 time. Go. Ba se me kira busu mi yakopon no. Nyansa na ye dwuma. E ma bebre wom. Ebi won fe. Papa bi. Ebi e kama. Ai. Me ko animu kura na se me hia mo a me mo beboa me. Ai. Famu nyina boso. Adwuma ne so. Papa. Apafo nu sua. Musha. Apafo bebre bebam. Ai. O ma me no. Apafo beba be adwuma ni ye. Ye tie onya.
Apafo ni sa. Apafo bebre bebam.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Me initially I thought he meant adwuma ne so. Enti no ono kra ya na ohia moa.
Ba o kan ma se ma ne ho fe. Adwuma ne so apafo bebiri bebem ai ndi apafo
yeah bedo this one there now I'm feeling more disappointed.
And you know I'll agree with Dana Samoa to advise young church members. They are not young anyway. Church members and they say enka a bit me and common form who adwene but emfa. Because a believer when it comes to people believing in things or when it comes to faith, a timid point I'll be to make us or the more heaven, no assure and they are ready say or more your best show no more heaven. A binum poison said or more heaven or monomoy. And you know, away a humanist so now apart from this, a moment I want you mokakana, and it's nothing as compared to even people going for to the extent say yenku omono heaven nti we no emma bibia ansesa a good advice coming from Diana Samoa. At least if you are a church member there, be careful. But the Intikrana Emmanuel Fanny say this man at this stage, as compared to the church members looking up to him, or yeah, a figure be a maybe dream, they say, or mobile associated with him. And there will be even some women or maybe fat or more fat or more say they want to help because I do manage apart from this. So they will volunteer. Some of them will volunteer. And some of them to say, oh, when you are no who say, want to be me a boy, you man, or no answer be approach. Yes, I'm a boy. So he will get some people offering themselves for the job, and then others too that he will pursue. And nothing will change. And then as yes, it's good to give such an advice by church members in there. I don't think anything will change. Oma a best and Oma sister that I get Diana Samoa for two. And no more moon so there. They will still be in there. In fact, they will even fight people who will comment or give their opinion about what is happening now. So it's sad, but that's how the world is. You can't do much. Just comment and let's see if you can influence some people closer to you, but majority of them it will still happen.
I see. Abbas, young Koi.
Alhamdulillah. Greetings to everyone, yourself and everyone of sense behind the camera and everybody watching us. Brasami, Islam is one simple and perfect religion, because in Islam it wouldn't have even this problem.
Okay, I remember your point today.
And God has designed man with desire and feeling, and God have made option available to you. And on person ube stressful. Into say upe to ma yibaku, upe kokwa yibaku, upe tienti yibaku, pobolo yibaku. For no, I had said.
So it means that God knew that man would not be able to stand.
No. Whether you are man of God or man of man, you will fall. That alone will fall you. So for you not to fall, he has also give you option. Then for you to make the women also say, love all of them equally and treat them equally. If you can't, stay by one. Because onu nyankopon no so besa achiu ewo with that clause no unto me hwe man pepepe out top water mo bia o yes ya yes mo bia o ni obi ada ni obi ada pepepe, so that like you won't offend or you won't treat one badly, because at the end of the day I'm asking myself, how can I love everybody equally? It obi be chombi, obi be bibi chombi, and that's how we find ourselves and how we try our best to balance it. And I want to say you can't, so you try your best to try to do. The moment you try to do it, then it's good. Second thing I'm best will be who say also for Chirabusom, my friend Pastor Christian. His first name is Christian also.
Yeah.
He's a politician.
Andrew.
He's a politician. A Ghanaian politician, Ghanaian flag bearer for Ghana Union Movement.
Goom.
And there's no truth in any politician. No. That's like straightforward. You get me? So I say from that angle also. Then third is a man, or let me say, he's a human being who also has an extent to which he can take certain pressure. Maybe obiati or bani deal, but Osha story no narrating for somebody to gather courage and my little, just a drop of water understanding of marriage. It is not easy, and it doesn't come just once or twice for a man to go out to talk about his marriage. It is easier with women to talk about their marriage. But for a man to gather courage and stand in front of people who respect him and talk about his marriage boldly and insinuate opening doors for others, nobody should doubt that he, as a man, recognize the need that women is even attractive to women.
Okay.
If it's not his handsomeness, it's having someness.
I like that. If it is not his handsomeness, having someness. Yeah, man.
You get what I mean? And if nothing at all, the spiritual power or the spiritual blessing on him, women also want that. They want to tap in it.
They want power.
Yes. Women are power drunk. So anywhere there's a mosque, there's a church, there's a dumsuni or whatever, no, a man they will first because they want to capture something, do something. Says you see a 100 ewo Ghana near catch almost say o to many pastor way eye bibia o kunu no be control no to say way o the remote obeko. And that's where my fear is. Says you unkofo make catch almost say flee with your partners unkofo who are married. If I have a married partner there in that church, I'll tell my wife,
why?
Because
when there are more single
imagine say apafonu endos
apafonu your mama worry and your mama worry.
Debi o one say category of na apafonu one na ni. And I mean say me yiri ye fe. Wa bon kofo mu ye fe o, o sin kofo mu ye dey.
At least put some respect on the man of God. Apart for the doors, that's fine. But the apart for it is the single ones, those who are available.
Debi one kasa o sin di omu ye fe.
Yeah, one kasa but na dey amamo worry bi unya fe.
Debi o sin di omu ye fe. So who worry o, one worry o hu ye fe kwa dey omu ye fe.
No. Let's respect the man of God at least. Let's respect the man of God. Let's respect the man of God. After all the people that we've heard, he's had something to do with it. None of them was married. So let's respect that. Yeah.
Okay. Brasami, if you say we should,
yes,
we should.
Thank you.
So make it to your sister or something.
So
that part 4 are the single ones.
But even in that sense, since he's going for the single ones and the beautiful ones, if I have a wife there, I'll let my wife stop.
Okay, that's fine.
I will. Because who knows the day my wife will be too much beautiful and you will command her. And one of the dangerous things of this kind of thing is that their influence on the females or the people in the church that is so huge that whether you have a partner or not, your partner control over you and the pastor or the leader control over you. The leader have a huge control over you then. Say yeah over is it overnight or night? All night. For 7 days. Never said anybody down. Sometimes on catch any kono. Now I daho. Sometimes in the be was so you're in Germany Nikunukwa. Omu bibre omunye because omu wo iradi nim omu hwe. Akwaranu I know women that have engaged them who be somewhere then tina who cost all night way 7 days fasting way ni money. Osu your peba. Now me catch you say unam now pebano. Now we have 7 days dry fasting. We are near some wet dry to forth. Hey, I'm going to grab baby stomach no bench now. Also the chi stomach no. So how will you get it? And that becomes problem. So Brasami, and also one of the things I want to say in his defense is that he's a man, and he's a man on the go. Bringing him back to our industry, it won't be at one place. It is from my little background of church managers and church owners and all those stuff. Sometimes their partners even take major roles in church.
Yeah.
So, uni maku woho, uni mase woho, misu mi tu kwaya kose. Most of the time, they mommy Gio and daddy Gio are also not on the same schedule. So, brother, I mean, imagine say, who past 6 months cry and share your order. You were the same also by share your order. You share your cry morning devotion, ni breakfast. If you are not with you, mommy Gio for the past 10 years on New Year, you are with you. Yes, I buy you no New Year. And I did also on New Year or the Tamani way no never any. Wow. Isumi yanipa. Unya kuko say wa grow and one word in one near see o tresala. We are there just allow the back twa no weekend we are any bo attire can
you're fasting.
Na odi back be wa no. Enye shibrasa.
You're fasting, not train.
Salad. Na o break fast and no na odi back prepare wa no gaga. That's say enye shi.
Avas jansi food. Avas I support them in a very religious way. It's a young war. Okay, Ro, young quay. I'm ready at Befa.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Mondo, Namon, Namu, Sana Maple, dear. That's I mean. Evangelist, a foot to a foot to pack.
Okay.
A foot to a hunia self. Name a foot to baby aircon, baby a letter and aircon. In fact, one share. A month from the receive letter no near back of cry. And near a because this is somebody that has Siciano was stated in the track record. I'm a prediction even in the future what can happen. Until say what's a horn man, just prepare yourself. I decided I got that catch also. I'm saying the meniska. Someone who said my chiches can be some time ago. Menye bia meche. Someone himself what chiche. So you will be there waiting for the day now. Obenya sikamro so on.
No sound better be.
Now watch it. It is the same thing the man said. Watch them say Charlie. Oh no. Nintia ne no ni wo koka. Oni obi akowo akola ne ho ofe. Yes, oni obi akowo keke o. Oni obi akowo akola ne ho ofe. Da bi bisa say intinka ne yire no so ni obi kowo akola ne ho ofe a akọ benjian.
And their hair will break loose.
So on there akora
no. Saneman de
eno ho na be hwa akora no.
Nya wo mienu.
Da bi. Say ono no de not.
Not nice na ni ono ko wo ye no. Say ebi wo de
ono papa na be take responsibility. On na be hwa akora. Enti say na yire no ko wa na yire na be hwe ne ba. So that's the difference.
No, but I will also say he say ono akọwa akwala na ne ho ofe no. Wa ontimi mfa ne mafia na.
It's because if you need an idea, or no, never shall cry.
No.
But you should also
even if Senna no few cry, won't be back crying in yeah.
And American say on penny money here and funny banning mafia. Then you should also not do it. Because now it is about mutual respect. If you want me to show you some level of respect, say me ko wa bontin, I mean to me fama. It is the same way you should also accord me the same respect. That's it here. But then he's been able to flaunt all those rules. In fact, we are born bongalat cry saying say wa akwala ne ho ofe ne yam ne amaso ofe. And when you say funny enough this statement will ebema ebinum po asore dem odi omo ho akofree. Some person money or suffer.
Because of Akran Hoffenti.
And this is just a matter of belief. It is just a matter of belief.
Desperado
I want to get pregnant. One slow method. Whether by say obvious, a view, say why was it whether by artificial insemination or new be keke. One state you or say I want to get pregnant. So assuming somebody who probably is not of delay status, now. But ono sa wo believe was our papa we know papa we are sorry no so what sa edge and say I want to get pregnant. You think she will not go? After all, so betimi ahwe ne ba. Where papa no so on he has status in the society. He is not just an ordinary person. He commands numbers. He commands huge respect. Aside the fact so a religious leader, even in the society na crown hold some level of respect. In the such example, so no boy who are poor man say, oh, you better so me ba papa. So they will just some of them can just go. Sad. Okay. Sad. Then as someone I think in recent time, this has been one of the messages. Aka kumapa. This has been one of the messages.
Wait, that's about.
I can't come up.
People agree with her on this one.
Yeah.
Yes. I read the message you come up, but it is sad that nobody. It is almost impossible for the people because if Senka effect be and Kasane Futo we want and Kebeba an amount for Befa and by now, I sorry don't care what say closely.
Are you guys sure it is everybody who will not pay attention to this in the church?
See, if there would be an effect, say half or more than half, it me free just based on this. That is when we can say a football win, like it will go well or it will land well. And that oneself wouldn't be then as someone ever catch or say Monko and San Mako because then as someone sorry.
Okay.
And besides that, as someone also obi or no so revenge. Probably the person may also have a floor no yet to search abosom. The floor no so in a different level. And into some people can also stand somewhere and say men call that as someone ne suffer na sorry. You understand? But then it is almost the same thing. It is any than as someone ever catch Shaboso member say munya sorry no kwanza no mako. If indeed this situation was going to have any effect on them, and they will take their sorry and can't just amen man just amen and kasa amen on kwaje waka park no holo.
Assistant preacher.
Oh yes. No, even aside assistant preacher and ka amen no kind. What say amen wo asori them ho. What say amen ho asori them.
And also for bit mafro at any point in time.
Yes. And messages no so they were in clear. Ejuma no so. Apart from this NCC ano the sad thing is that I say I perform a so that means once any junior pastors not obey recruit to yes, yeah, be multitasking. Any because for sure I say you're known in the backing vocalist, probably some few junior pastors be pen can say to me recruit to youth leaders, men fellowship leaders, they promote elevate you, it's just about inferring the titles on them. Asa see and I perform the bema and I saw so the him say the moment you take up a position, the next and I be one of the requirements for you to get a position is for you to get married.
Yeah.
Or for you to have a companion. Yes, for you to have a companion. In the before I be my position.
But that thing is in the Bible as a matter
of fact. Yeah, the ma can who say, oh yeah. Now oh one say keep now rea. We nipa na unya asema wa de kon ho no. Onipa no why the same thing. Into judge.
Well, looks like my men are kind of behind this move. Looks like. Every say, Papa never sorry. But for the church members, I hear you guys won't listen. Hey, Moonstro. Abbas said, "Wow, we clue or you don't want to put the okra there. You have to fasten your pace." Oh, they also too many can 10, but still, my people said they are still not scared. That's fine. Now let's go to America to do this. Where Stonebwoy's interview on the Breakfast Club is still generating conversations and discussions in our showbiz industry. And thanks to Charlemagne, the God, and DJ Envy, they are really spreading the news, spreading the message. And the good thing I'm loving about it is the fact that they have even a way of sharing the points that were so captivating for them. So if you go on their socials, they have cut some one or two and spreading it wild and far. But interestingly, one point that I want us to look at is the fact that when Stonebwoy was asked about whether it is true that African men spend money on their women, and that when African men are in the picture, then it means every lady who is in the picture is also going to have a good time. Stonebwoy answered the question beautifully. But knowing the American culture, knowing how they revere women, or knowing how they position women when it comes to their cultural understanding, and how Stonebwoy answered the question, some of us are scared that will it land well? Because not long ago, Akon, same thing happened to him. When he also said that to him, he would prefer to come to Africa to get married from here than to marry an American lady, because to him, African women are very submissive. African women will treat you like a king. African women will not be bossing you all over. They will always know their role in the house. Like they know their role, what they are supposed to do and what they are not supposed to do. Where they are supposed to step and where they are not supposed to step. That is the African woman thing. Reason he would want to marry an African woman at any point in time. This did not go down well with some Americans. Chasing him left, right, and center. Some people are already throwing shades at him that, this guy, so was he dumb like this all this while before he even got this hit songs and that? And Stonebwoy's response is making us feel maybe one day these guys might also come back and say, nah, when you say women should be submissive, Nankasa, what do you mean? Because in the interview, we saw the presenters asking him, but what do you mean by submissive? Meanwhile, they are the English owners. And they are saying they don't know submissive. Many talk about Brasier. Because don't know submissive here. Obia or Brennan Huasi. Because they said, what do you mean by submissive? What again do you want to hear? Obia or Brennan Huasi in tree. Like I'll say that in tree, then that is what I mean. So will this also land well with some people? When the man says women should be submissive. And Abbas will start this for me. Abbas, because of where you are coming from.
Yeah, brother, I mean, I'm an advocate, so I will start from an advocate.
Advocate for what?
For human rights.
Okay.
I actually studied human rights. It's one of my MPhil course. Please don't let us get it twisted. So when we say being submissive and also having a partner, most people want partners that are dull, are calm, and they can abuse. But when you say to men, other men also in Africa, when they say submissive, they mean a woman that is a partner, a woman that is protective, a woman that help and guide you alongside. Because it's straightforward when it comes to the African tradition in terms of partnering or having a partner or having a home. The man, from our history, the man is the hunter and the woman is a gatherer. So when you go get all the stuff she will gather it together, prepare it. And men like adventures. They like going out to go and bring the women stay home. We cook and all the stuff. So we shouldn't get it twisted by saying, okay, when any man says, okay, I want somebody who is submissive, or when you are looking at somebody who is submissive, then somebody that take everything hook, line, and sink. No. As a person, I won't want to marry a wife that when I say, man, in Kwaranin school, 7 a.m., yo, da mati, man, in Kwarana didi, yo, am I did you? Oh, and then you say, yo, and then by 9 p.m. I was on down, yo, madam. Let me just share a joke. No say it, no. Was there papa no, especially ye Muslims no, and I hear African go no. Ye papa no worry for, and even more. Enti almost say man ho no, omo bo man ho na, omo ye gafara Tony. It say gafara biem, no romance, nothing. Into your board diner, cook, onyati coco, oh, gafara baba, say gafara Tony, just say biem. Nti fitigate na no ono de wa bie to o oba ya twitwitwi wakọ the next of gafara is one night ni na no I should to cry 137 nti o chichesa onima na ono anu no then like that, but that's not the kind of woman all of us want. No man, and I'm saying it, no man, no matter how educated, enlightened, and uptight and upright I am, I don't want a woman that will boss me. I don't want a woman that share not idea with me. Man yankupo ma yebi num anayeni na kwa share oba or say na meka say na meka and na oba oni wu so competition. I'm proud to say that, okay, I want to be the one that will provide for the family. Your money is your money, keep it. I want to provide for the family. But pese obe hu oba Oni who saw a dear children, Yabano school where no beko, one cause as good a penny. Or money their way and a metal. And sometimes they're not just for anything. Sometimes a man plans before going out. Brother me, I met somebody on only engineering. They just omoku biscuit Obema naba more or to there was a card on the card visa card there swap. And what on your ma akese. But all of a sudden you are calling biscuit. Oh yeah, and yes kebia or the other kanyama you free. Obana until whatever it mean by say you free. Oni no ye be pattern. Sika wa branch any card no is limited to what I am planning say yento. And he has physical cash on him. But only is a the way can almost swap it's a be embarrassment money na. And na hona imagine say public honor what kind of man how will you feel as a man? And abrochi issue.
But did the man explain that to the lady?
No, the person didn't even give him that chance to explain.
No. This one, you don't have to wait for any chance. You have to explain first. We went for shopping. I'm paying with my card. And my card has this X amount of money on it. That is what I can pay for. Anything extra, I'll not be able to pay. You don't just say you free. Oh, we're not the account. A card needs to can answer. And also on tia saying.
Okay, by one can cry now, and also on tia say only 2 hours to give him.
And then also, because it turns argument, that's what I'm saying. Then there is no need for you to even just say you free. Come with an excuse.
But Obasa or be challenge your honor on your papa. Maybe later crowd bet me I say why. Because all two people shows or your bossy. So it's a competition. It's not like you are marrying such a lady.
I think Chamo is getting my angle. You know, when I stand afar and I was watching them,
you are not
also the guy literally also did not buy anything again. So what I realized is that also chain no ewo more no baby aye to ade no ya willy basket aba ya bed oma bedru baby aye we no now why still say side now I extend the hand udi two no you get it and then nipa no return immediately. Me in my head I was like Uncle B cry na was so relaxing I won't shed your head obey but honor like there was reaction
one that wasn't contrary the one
girl no and so on train on shape boy no reaction so immediately now me tap me see so sadia way appear what will you have done or see me punish you me punish you will be full. I'll put the thing down. I'll be hungry, but I'll be angry silently. You're free and in any economy. I could actually also buy something that is more expensive. And me, my partner have done that to me before. But what be our own here crowd, sometimes no be believe. And in begging you actually end up paying for it. What I want to bring out of that essence is at that time, look public, look everything. The person is challenging you to show power. And it's okay, I won't buy anything because literally no nyama brand Tony no it's also yours. So then I won't buy anything because it doesn't the money I brought to buy you a whole lot of things. And this small one I'm see you free money. Which one and huge because all the things now we are called left and right now we are picking in and so it's a wafa baby keke. Now Odia to me say me ntuano. Why should you be hungry? And you'll be shocked that you are that before abroche. Now me madam for catch him say I call the police on him. And now on my argument, yes, he all sorry no call that abonti. So for this next week, you know, the order hotel. Miss hey, let me say okay, room no one net your share. Material last week crown and mutual rent. Let me see. Uchi rent last week. Hey, you have a miss how kaswa. Republic of Kaswa. So and then yeah. Yanya rice, one and a bedi kanzu, one and a di kanzu, and I omono ashi. Me my volunteer say me rice for the family.
What would you do?
Hey, brother, me on to me. I don't know. But in Republic of Kaswadi, say you just wake up. Man, me as the man I volunteer to cook. Man, for me can scenario which I like. I was like it's funny. So one aduane wa ba fitting shift one aduane ena aduane no aye kanzo kakra ena onzo no pe kanzo no nti oside plate no like bone omo bibi something else and nti onu odishi no odishi down ena omo ne kai ye ba ye no ye see onu wa turn outside the rice and onu be balance rice na have some saint nti ni buefue wa friend wa line say wa lock it down na wa G spend maybe omo this pen like maybe omo the key ni to no be abefan wa here for with the next one we got this hey ono ani say my free abrochiri onu
elsewhere it will happen what would you do?
Yes, I mean, and that's why we said in this part of our world we want humble or submissive women.
But
women
unfortunately,
that will have understanding.
That culture is creeping into your culture. So maybe if you have met Miss Ghana and Miss Ghana is that submissive to you, you should only thank God because there are plenty people here in Ghana who are also following that culture there, the culture that you run away from. Now it is here.
That's why first of all I thank my God. That's why first of all I thank my God. Second, I thank my God. And third, I watch very well. Before even I become friends with a female, I watch. And females that are my bosses, they will tell you. The worst of them, like the worst of them or the best of them I've stayed with was 6 months. I told them point blank, like where I'm coming from. You see all this thing you're doing, seriously, I can't tolerate it. But because of the kind of person I am, I'm very accommodating. That is why you don't have this. I was like straight. And she
told her.
Yeah. The husband. You can't have husband with this attitude. And no man will submit to this. Me, today, I don't want the pay again.
So it means that you, Abbas, you cannot live abroad.
No. Hey, my job, Bruchino. At the abroad, I will stay.
Because of what?
I won't stay abroad, I will marry you. I'll stay there abroad, you are here, I'm here. No, my dick, no, my back. No, my dick, no, my back. But say we will marry by mistake. I'll call my village.
When you might give Abbas, you understand what your problem. Me first say about problem. When you might be finished, you understand what your problem. Hey, Abbas, you okay? You're okay. Roland,
Basame, I say more very interesting. In fact, I think say just cultural influence and individual understanding of how somebody would want to live their life. So it is clear that the culture here in Africa is different from that in the Western world. Me personally, I think for some years now, I have problem with people who want me to apologize when I give them something with my left hand. But this is not our culture. If we would want to think about it, in Africa, we always would want to find something superior, whether it is any part of your body or in any environment. There should definitely be a leader, and it is understandable. Like even in the Western world, there's always somebody or something that is superior than the other. It is a basic. But then, what we've realized in Africa is that in most cases, there are people who would want to abuse that. And I think that is where the Westerners have their problem from. So yes, even with them, since there is that culture of bringing a leader or putting up as somebody superior, there would definitely be a subordinate, somebody who would kowtow to whatever the leader would say. And that is being submissive, like in the normal description. That is being submissive. There should be somebody who will submit to the leader. But then, the chances of people from the Western world not abusing that power is lower than that of Africa. When you would want to put it on a scale, the chances of that is it. And sometimes it is one of the reasons why these Westerners have a problem with, especially some of the African culture stuff. So somebody would say, okay, these are both hands. In fact, I am in sa. Say, ochina ye twa we ya. O ye dean ya we na me de be ma. Into say ye twa we ya, would you still expect me that when I give you something with my left hand, still say sorry. That is it. So if Stonebwoy wants to say that, oh, he's attracted to submissive women, I know so many people wouldn't understand. But actually, if he should have had this conversation in this space, it is, we all can relate. Why? Because we are coming from that same culture. But you realize that over there, they were now bringing follow-ups. What do you mean? Even though they were the originators of the word submissive, but they were actually trying to let pin Stonebwoy to even explain what submissive is to them.
Again, yeah.
Because to them, in their culture, they know when they say somebody is submissive, there is even a limit to it. But when you bring that same conversation here, sometimes there is an extension as to what submission is.
We abuse the
being
submissive.
Exactly. Some people would want to take people's leniency to be their weakness and therefore abuse it. And that is where the conversation is. So if, yes, I know some people, just like Abbas is saying, hey, me now me see who be who catch them say who the. You see the scenario he narrated at the mall. Under normal circumstance, if in the Western world, if they were saying being submissive, to them, it is about showing equal power. Just like if I am able to give you something with my right hand, you wouldn't expect me to say sorry. It is the same way you shouldn't expect me to say sorry when I give you something with the left hand. So if a woman, you expect a woman to respect you or to give you certain form of recognition, especially when you're in public, then you should also accord the same respect to her. That is the conversation that they were having. So you see, with Abbas' story, he was trying to say that, okay, because we are in public, you should let even your actions show that I am the boss. Yeah, I am the boss. Meanwhile, it is a marriage, and to them, having that union is more or less like partnership, having equal power.
So we treat each
exactly
equally.
So if at that point, no matter who is providing, maybe today you are saying because you are the one paying, I should accord you that respect in the general public. Would you also accord me the same respect if the tables were to turn and I am the one paying for it? Would you also accord me the same respect? And we all know that it is just 3 out of 10 men that will do that. In our culture, we will say, oh, whether you are the one paying for it or not, the man is still a man. You should still kowtow to the man. So you realize that women who are in our space, or women generally, who have certain form of power, like men do, like men usually do, suffer so many problems in terms of even having partners. Stonebwoy said it. If a woman rises to a certain level, you see that power that we want them to accord us, when we feel we are in that position, that is the same power they want us to accord them when they also rise to that position. And in that sense, whether the man has it or not, the man still wouldn't agree for somebody like Delay, who has certain level of power, to say sit down and he will sit.
No, because they make it very abusive.
No, and you think the man's own isn't abusive enough? Yes, because you are a man.
No, not
because you see in when I give you this example. If let's say Despite is richer than Delay, right? Let's say Delay is the spouse of Despite, and they go to a public function, and something happens, and Despite says, Delay, sit. Won't we all expect Delay to sit? Exactly. And the same thing, if Delay should tell, assuming Delay is my wife, and we go to a function, and because Delay is richer than me, Delay tells me, hey, sit. Would you expect me to sit?
Yes, when you are nobody like.
When you are nobody like.
As compared to
you. You see. And that is the problem here.
And that's how the society works. In fact, it has nothing to do with even marriage.
But unfortunately, there are people, especially men, who wouldn't still understand the fact that at that point the woman is in position, like is in a powerful position to command you. They will still say whether you are Delay or you are Oprah. So far as I am a man, even the mere fact of me being a man is cements my authority over you, no matter who you are.
No, that's not true.
So Stonebwoy says that if a woman rises to a certain level of position, like men usually do,
they become a man.
He sees them as men.
Yes, and it's true.
You see, you are saying
at that point you are a man, so you have the same command as a man.
But then,
how a man with the equal power will not.
So if a woman rises, if the woman rises to that position and is now seen as a man, my point is that how many level of command can she have in terms of the way if Sammy Flex also has the same power, let's say Delay and Sammy Flex are the same, and they acquire the same power. Now we see Delay as a man, just like Sammy Flex, and Sammy Flex says everybody should sit down at once because he is a man. We will not even respect the fact that the first point of call wouldn't be, aside him being powerful in terms of wealth, the first point of call will be because he is a man. If Sammy Flex says we should sit down, wait, everybody will sit down. But it will not get the same response even if Delay is in that same position and Delay says everybody should sit down. There are some people who would definitely not sit down. Because why? Not because of the wealth, but because I
see. Well, Chamo, to us, now,
well, I think Roland is twisting things. I mean, generally, let me do the general thing.
Okay.
He who feeds you controls you.
That's number one.
It's a general thing, not a woman or a man thing. No, generally, he who feeds you controls you. So, why should I give you food? I won't. Or if in fact, even in this office that we are in, if everything Sammy Flex is the one paying, why would I come and dictate for Sammy Flex? I can suggest to him. I can tell him what to do. But it's not by force. But I have to cooperate with him. It doesn't mean Sammy Flex should abuse me because he is in charge. We have people like that. We have bad leaders. We have good leaders. So if you take it like that, somebody says that I want a submissive woman to have my life with. That person is not saying I want somebody to abuse.
Oh, I want someone to
be full. No. I don't want somebody, when I tell you this is the direction, I think it will help us, and then you are challenging me.
Immediately.
Why don't you want to be challenged?
Because I want somebody to cooperate with me. I know what I'm doing.
When even it doesn't sit well with the person.
Yes, so the thing is, I will work with somebody who agrees with me.
No,
it's not about
somebody who cooperates, but not somebody who agrees with you.
So you want somebody who knows nothing, but because they think that they can challenge you, to challenge you. You will just waste your time for nothing. If I'm always challenging Sammy Flex, whatever he wants us to do, and I'm always challenging him, it's not about me saying my opinion. No, it's a waste of time.
No, but what if your challenge is a better option than what the person?
Then that person should also go and lead some people with his idea or her idea. That's what it is. No, there shouldn't be any conflict with where we want to go. If it happens, we are stuck.
We are not going.
So Sammy Flex say, Charlie, this is how I want things to go. He needs those who are ready to cooperate, not those who are ready to come with new ideas. You may be the best. Go with people who also cooperate with your best ideas, and you to take another path.
To get it.
It has nothing to do with that kind of I am telling you because I am the boss. And no, when you marry somebody, you are only ideas, like more ideas in a conflict here, it's a waste of time. And women who has that power will always have that thing with you. It has nothing to do with the natural thing of a man and a woman thing. No, A woman with such an ideas or such things, they are always succeeding in life in other aspects, but they have problems with partnering with others because of that conflict. It has nothing to do with who is powerful, who should know. That woman can also get a man who is so submissive to whatever that woman will say. We have them in a society that we live in. We have women who control their men. They are there. There are men who are not. They have, and yes, he will use no.
But if a man controls a woman, they are
no. Here's the difference. We men in the society do more than women. Generally, I'm trying to be general here. Men in the society do more than women. That's why men die more than women. That's why we have more men in prison than women. That's like any level that you take.
There are more men.
There are more men taking risk higher than women. And there are women who are so comfortable not taking risk by feeling comfortable. But it doesn't mean that every woman will be like that. No. You just have to know the difference. Women who will not cooperate, who will not do it as you want them to do it, will succeed in life, but they will suffer in other areas.
Men do more than women.
In all angles.
No, in labor, who does more than the other?
Any way that you want to take it. Like now, right now, if there's a job that we want to move, like as we move with our thing, going to Takoradi, Kumasi, wherever, if there were any woman among us married or even trying to marry, it will be an issue for that woman.
Yeah.
We are going to Takoradi tomorrow. Let me go and talk to my partner if he will agree. But here's the thing. That woman can ignore the partner or the husband and go. But this is what will happen. He won't get any married. Now the woman is behaving like a man. Yes. Anything no. Obe decided say on marry. Ye kwa Takoradi or never call. Ye kwa Dubai or never call. Ye kwa Hong or never call. There's nothing wrong with that. It's her decision. But don't confuse that one with a woman who say, no, I will cherish having a family than behaving like a man. So I just want to cooperate with a man I think have a good, get this thing straight. No woman will submit to, in quote, a stupid man. Women are always looking for somebody better than them. As in, that's why they marry top. Yeah. They won't come down.
They know your vision.
They know that you are better. That's why they want to associate with you. So if after knowing that, oh, okay, I'm capable of doing so and so, so you agree to be my partner or wife, why then do you want to challenge my decision when I think that this is the best way for us to move in life? That's how it is. There are few men who can't do certain things right. And they will be so willing for a woman to lead, especially when that woman has the quality that they think can lead them to a better place. But they are so few, and it has nothing to do with being submissive or whatever. Even in the corporate world or in any job place, if you are so stubborn that you are always trying to do the opposite, they will sack you. Unless you go and have your own company
and do what you
want to do. They will suck you. It's not about challenging and being. No, this is the vision. So if you are not in that area, do your thing. So if you are a woman and you can't submit to anybody like Stonebwoy is saying, don't marry. And there's nothing wrong with that. But know that you suffer the consequences of if you want a child, if you want something. Because as most women do what we call hypergamy. They always want somebody higher than them. So after getting somebody higher than you, and now you want to fight with the person because you think you are equal. No. You can go for a lower person that will always take whatever you want to say. And we have a good example. I always mention Abrokwa. Abrokwa and Afia Schwarzenegger. Afia Schwarzenegger was far ahead of Abrokwa. And Abrokwa was cooking and doing other stuff. And they were even videoing it. When Afia Schwarzenegger wasn't happy with Abrokwa's behavior, what happened? She sacked him. Oh, Pamono. Because I see me na ma wario. Yes.
At least you kind of.
And now so now the same thing when it turns around. That's a man. That's what I want to say. I don't like your behavior. Masaki wa. I say I know there because I want submissive in there. No, it works both ways. So
it works both ways. Yes. You see the abrakwa if you are a snake guardian now mine. Men, when it happens, when a man sacks a woman like that, it's a stem that's normal. The woman is being insubmissive. But if a woman sacks a man because of our wine, it's a stem that's disrespect.
No, okay, let him wrap up our time. Our time is not favorable today.
So my thing is, we shouldn't have that double standard the way people narrate it. Stonebwoy, when he says submissive, even if they don't understand, it means that he needs somebody who will cooperate with him when it comes to his life decision and things that he wants to do in life. He can't go after touring every places, like playing shows here and there, making money, making sure that everything is okay in terms of money, whatever you need. And then you come home and you are going to fight with your wife because whatever you say, she disagrees. Now we have to also decide what we should do. No. So Stonebwoy is looking for somebody who will cooperate because of what he is doing. If you can't, it's not by force.
Go your way.
And say Stonebwoy per se, and you say Obano who or Peobia only scanner or control no or Peobia or one vision be like he believes in his vision and going with it. Not somebody who always fight say I have a better decision than you, so go with me instead. No, and that's why rich people or whoever, they are so willing and ready to even marry down. Like they can go and marry somebody or hawker, a woman hawker. They can easily marry them, but delay can't do that because the whole bus and I say delay no na o be ma o mesho and say delay before be sakra na obema na tenefi anu aduane. Like that's how it is. It's life. It's life. So people shouldn't take it in a wrong way at all. It's about the meaning of submissive here is about cooperation. If submissive is a bad word, yes, let's take it out and use cooperation. He needs somebody who will cooperate with him when it comes to life decisions. Not somebody who will always be arguing because that person thinks that they know better. If you know better, get your people and you to lead. No two leaders can be in the same space. It won't work. In fact, even when you are good, when both of you are good, it will still not work because you are conflating when it comes to ideas. And roles. Yes, and the same thing is with partnership and marriage.
Sammy, I beg you.
One minute.
Our
time.
Stating it straightforward. I have a wife who is very caring, visionary, and
submissive.
When I say
cooperative,
you see,
it's now a political one. It's like they don't want that.
They don't. Submissive in the sense that she's actually the one controlling. Me being here is by my wife being here, and she determines every minute, every pace. You have witnessed me engaging my wife. You may not even know her in person, but you know her by name. Now, when I say I'm doing brasami, say okay, you are doing brasami on this day and this day. You are going to wear this time, that time. When you go to forgo this person meeting and come to brasami, has she control me or not? But she say it in a way that is very accommodating. I have my own money that I've earned with my own sweat and everything. She say put it down. We are going to do this, that with it. Do I have problem with it? No. The way no. Listen.
Nobody will say.
Nobody will say. The moment I become Kotobenku is when I fold my arms, sit down at home, watch my wife go to the market, do everything. Me, I was born by a Mokola woman, and as my father go, my mother go. But I saw my grandmother, even from my grandfather to my grandmother, all the women in the family house work, but their money is their money. My wife have businesses. She have things that she do. I invest in it. A money is still a money. Do you know when a money becomes a money, it also favors me? Because there are certain edict and certain clearance that she clear for me that I don't clear.
Yeah, that one is true.
And I like that kind of woman. And I'm telling you, it's not me that pick my wife. It's my wife that pick me. Because she's somebody that even when you are confused, when you are lost, they will tell you that relax. This is your vision. I'm telling you for a fact. This year is my wife that tell me quit that job, sit at home, we will survive. I said that there's no money anywhere. I said we will what? So, and I'll catch your point blank says now best survive because anytime you go to that work, by the time you come, you are exhausted. The people that you are related with, you are doing things that you love. For example, I love coming to Brass Sammy's place, but the project I did all last year don't allow me to come closer to him. He said when you are with this person, you feel refreshed, you feel re-energized, and the kind of things that you do, it's brain work. So you don't need a lot of stress. It's jaye. So such a woman, will you tell me that such a woman cooperating with me, being submissive to me, and we don't fight on petty. There are places that we go. I don't even need to talk. I just look, or she just look, and
you guys understand.
We understand what we are talking about.
Somebody to cooperate.
Do you get me? But let me also say this.
This one is 2 out of 10.
No, no, Brother Sammy. Let me tell you one thing. Even though I'm a Muslim, even though I'm a Zongo boy, I've worked with tough women because of our creative space and how it is. And I've worked with women in positions that I can actually take advantage of them. And I've seen that they Brother Sammy, I can actually.
My point is, when I have a vision, in fact, you even chose me because you think I'm better than the other men around you. But now you want to tell me that no, you can't decide for yourself. I will decide for you. It won't work. Me especially when you have chosen me because you think I'm better. It won't work. Like, I don't know why people want to get that double standard, because in real life, if the person is not your wife, as we say it, you won't do that. But if your wife there, I will say onion is her. But life, it doesn't work like that. In fact, your brain no crab engineer for it to. That's why some people, they will tell them, say, when you work, the things that you do at work, you know, ukofia try say, oh yes, don't go and use your house things, and but it's so difficult. Say, a better line. So at the point, you just have to cooperate. If you can't cooperate, there's nothing wrong with you moving with somebody. I would say, or no, Obama 1 year in control. There are some women who are in control.
Okay, thank you guys. I think you guys have made some serious points, and this discussion is what the guys were looking forward to do. This is what they wanted to be, because
for sure,
because Stonebwoy confused like submissive. You don't see this in America. Like,
yes.
I don't know. They show the girls demeanor. I don't know if you guys watch it.
The girl said, "Me, I won't allow anybody to control me."
Yes.
She said it point blank.
Yes.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but that may be a reason why she's not married.
Yes.
In fact, that's why a lot of them are not married.
No, even the other
because
guy,
they also do their own.
So the lady is not married.
The lady is not married. The other guy told him. I think Charlemagne told him.
Yeah, for her, yes. I think for her husband died or something. There's an issue like that. Okay. But you see, the irony of it is somebody like Cardi B will come out with a song. I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't
cook and clean.
Meanwhile, she's been doing it. The things that she will say for young ladies and for people to say, okay, Miss Me, why I don't cook, I don't clean. This lady, Cardi B, and so no, Oma become opposite of it. Basa, just to destroy the society.
We only pray for those who have not made choices yet.
Yeah, for sure.
We pray that they get the choices that they will be comfortable with. The choices that will cooperate with them. If they get choices that you're going to work at 5, why are you going to work at 5? No, you can't go to work at 5 today. And then they are fucked.
Like me
that I moved from home and I'll come home like midnight. Hey, why do you come home at midnight?
And always be fighting with you for that.
You come home the next day.
But what is Kuuku also saying? Kuuku seems to have diverted all our attention from Sarkodie to Angelo, who happens to be Sarkodie's manager. Let's go watch the video of Kuuku in an interview with Concept to Rai, an interview for TV3, and Kuuku is saying something else. I don't know if we should pay attention to what Kuuku is saying, or we should pay attention to the original thing that we were all fixated on. Let's go watch it. I'll be right back.
So let's also move
the conversation a bit and talk about talents working together. So let's also move the conversation a bit and talk about talents working together. Well, Sammy recently came out to express his frustration about the fact that it has been extremely difficult getting Sarkodie to work with. What has been your experience?
I mean, yeah, straightforward. Make I tell you something. It be Angel, they block people from reaching Sarkodie. Angel. For me myself, I've sent songs to them. Angel, they block them. That fat guy, Ubulu guy, you know, yeah.
How do you tell if
yeah, but for me, I have a song with Sammy.
Tell us about that experience first. How were you able to decipher that this is the issue?
No, he be that Ubulu guy. Yeah, they do. The whole time myself knows he be him.
Okay, so he's the one who
tells.
Yeah,
he be him.
What to do, what
yes.
To do.
No, he no be him. They tell him what to. But sometimes you send the song. I miss Sarkodie. I met Sarkodie at Accra International Conference Center after performance, and he was like, "Yo, hey Lion, uncle, hey Lion, hey, oh dear, we jatao." And I say, "Yo, I'm gonna send a song to him," and he said, "Oh, he's okay." But I normally do a Bolo guy. He stopped the song from reaching Sarkodie. So sometimes I said, I don't think there's any artist in Ghana. Obisi Miaka says Samini has taken money from him for a feature based on what media.
Tell us about your experience with Samini.
Yeah, Samini, I have a song with him, Eyeball. When you ama, I sent him the rhythm. I said, Mighty. He said, "Could you don't talk?" The following day, my verse was ready. Wow. Yeah. So media, I'm not blaming Sarkodie or but I know he be Ubulu guys.
All right, so that was Kuuku turning our attention from the fact that Sarkodie has not been responding to feature proposals to his manager. We say, and when it comes to this feature thing, the managers, where do we place them? Like Kuuku is blaming his being now because now Sarkodie says we should give it to Angel, and now Kuuku is also saying that when you send it to Angel, Angel will not give it to Sarkodie.
Then that means that there is no solution to this problem. In fact, the way I see what Sarkodie will come, that means it happens everywhere. Because Kuuku cannot tell me say features ningina about the whole why. And I know definitely some people would want to pass through some people to get to Kuuku. And some may not even get the opportunity to come to Kuuku direct. Therefore, be the best fire shock, be the best before from, and probably a bedroom in China. But because it did not come, like it did not go back to the person as maybe results not pen. And just like Chemu Bekan, the Ghanaians don't like breaking bad news. In this one, the first Sammy Flex, so another farmer, so no pest Sammy Flex. Now they didn't best Sammy Flex, not Sammy Flex in yeah. Some about catch the bus, Sammy Flex, in Philly, at the end, and your problem. So Abbas can blame me. Say man, as Sammy Flex, Michelle Sammy will program me as a catch him Sammy Fambra. For mommy producer,
of course.
Yeah,
obviously, of course.
Then the person will blame me like Kuuku is blaming Angel. It is the same thing. So some people who probably would go direct to Sarkodie, our winning results, will also hold Sarkodie. And it's sad way. A idea acquire morals, a moral conversation. And as we all know, it is a idea peculiar with everybody. Everybody has some of these problems. In fact, Sarkodie at a point has been able to identify his Wachem said this is the solution. But some people even have a problem
with the solution.
That means there's no solution at all. We should just accept it. Okay. And who approaching a bar, hallelujah. Who approaching a ma now afanasa because be deeper na mo boni din Sarkodie boni din. Obi so aba sing praises. Enye Asamoah ya na esi odin Castro ko be odin Akwaji. But it is the same Asamoah that went to the aid of Stonebwoy. I mean 7 years on, Stonebwoy is singing Asamoah's praises. So it is human nature. For us Kuuku I the way I know here you realize you realize that he is just also trying to let people know some other people also they are for angels so for them to also know say I has a problem
this thing there, no, there's no solution to it. those who are benefiting, like Queen Solomon, Sister Fia, and Wendy Shea, D Black and Co. Will say Sarkodie, like all the manner. In fact, obi the crowd they will say at the answers. Obi to class no new home or bear no bear at all. So those people will praise him, and those who didn't get it the way they want it, they will complain. Yes. And the other aspect that we are not looking out for or we are not paying attention to is the business side of things. Nobody is saying
yeah.
Nobody
has said that. That's true.
Yes. So it's about that moral issue of I need your help me. And I uncle the way of because me to my boy. And can no so me say Sarkodie can so be charge me 20,000 or GC cano. Me send the verse in the man and still our na a different conversation. So when it comes to any person or any papa so there, we can't force people to just do it the way you want them to do it. They are doing good to some people. And Rachel, you can say you are not lucky in that sense. So take it like that because that's how the world is. In fact, say standing across, some people will blame God for the stature that they came out with, the kind of face that they have,
the complexion,
a whole lot. And you know yet the Ubenya will be the Ashen, and that this is what Sarkodie is suffering from. He or what a lot of things, or he's in a position that people think he can help everybody or anybody who approaches him. And then I cover problem where I'm born. Be an Charlie me send them out there, boss. You have to give me verse. And the verse now, my dear, is either with the modern and I will be a blocking. The same way, say, oh, bumpire and me tia, engineers in a vampire in it be a before be blocking. And now crying and say, oh, fasting no moon yet. And I be you always get a reason. Into it. But unfortunately for Sarkodie, on the end in the tier and your spiritual, and you know, dear, no matter what you have to do it. In fact, I will give you reasons to cry over bread. After first song, go say you don't have the right. Second song, you don't have the right. Third song, go back to you don't have the right. No, not just a 1% by anything. Whether you don't have the right. And then there's a Sarkodie cry, and to say a binum or more casse and Sarkodie and Street, and say some minutes there. Only vibe no more cannot. 3 songs. Nina, I say you don't have the vibe. No. People will come back and say, now 3 songs are there. And your own person over. They will always find reasons. So that's what it is. Look at the angle that this guy is going. Or say, Aqua Obolodo. He's even using words. Some people will not be happy that you use it anyway. But it's because of his personal experience with Aqua Obolodo. If I explain how it happened, was it Debbie Aqua now?
How did he even know, say? And you know, Sarkodie, now and you block it now.
I think Sarkodie should hammer that, a line, a bebuano. Say you blame Aqua Obolodo more. Ebe boss Sarkodie than say ebe condition. So I think they should make it official and say if anything at all pass through angel. Say all the family what they are, you will get the blue tick if that's what you want there. Pass it through me. But if you want something to be done there, pass through Aqua Obolodo, pass through angel. So at that point, and they say Sarkodie happy with your song now. Angel man and drew me. Then Angel yes, so Angel will face that instead of it going to Sarkodie. Because there's no way Sarkodie can do it for everybody and everything will be okay. And because he can't do it for everybody, those who will not get the help that they need or what they want from you will never be happy with you because they didn't get what they were looking for. So it will always be like this. But when he pushes it to Angel there, then people will blame Angel more. Say on Pekra because we don't want to give bad news. Okay, Angel wait there. And it's so funny. Say the people that we've been around with, Sammy Flex, KSM, Abeku Santanenko. Omu yi bi share da.
And they sharp. Yeah, check.
Obi to me frɛ na o tie ne kasa o di number no o say okay. Oh, done it. Yeah, sure, but that's how life is. I mean, and you know, I think the complaining is becoming too much. I mean, we should take it like that. Such is life.
All right, Abba, speak finally. Let's run away from here.
I mean, I just want to go straight forward. I say the camps of Sarkodie or the camp of Sarkodie need to be very more diplomatic, very PR management is very important. I don't know whether the other artists also just came out as a way of solidarity that they came to just use that to solidify or melt things down. But you see, these are things that they are supposed to be engineering. I've always said that I handle my artists like products, or I also go to my product with love. I'm working with Sammy. I protect Sammy all way around. I prefer you blame it on me rather than blame it on the artist. Because at the end of the day, you know, say Sarkodie me angel mean to me be part of my Sarkodie. But say me angel na me Sarkodie bet me there. Part of the fashion no men should be okay. Okay no we back at home is back to press play now. Cassette no Danny here, o Danny Bia. Same musician and also so we just go your part on your call. The other thing I really think they need to do, as I can say, Mufan Fase, Mudi Fahoa, or no nebe buamu, into Sale no ne fan and they decided yebe. And it's part of our culture not telling people bad news. Me, so nowadays when I'm engaging people directly, I tell you, Charlie, tell me whether it's yes or no. I will take it. But the one I really would be not satisfied with or okay with is leaving me hanging. And the truth is that when you leave me hanging, me too have now decided. So I'm telling you, I'm informing you your decision that you're going to make. This is how you're going to. When you leave me hanging, I won't respond to you. When next you feel like you want something, I won't respond to you. So don't blame me for your decision, because how I'll react to your decision would tell me, and this is my reaction. And I've done to a lot of people. Last year, that was my thing, and I go with it. I work with you. I think your vibe that you're giving me, I feel is stressing me too much. I just call you one day, and I'll tell you from the beginning. And I will say, me dear girl, but that's how it is. And we all need to be able to know that. Then the third, like Chamo said, expectation is becoming too much. Okay, so you need, because Obi can say, on yes, Sarkodie to blow. Then why do you rant about it? Koju Abasna, Odi feature Brandon and Kamanya, will you rant about it? Will you even talk about it? Say, me compare feature with Abbas one fan mommy. No. Inchina Sarkodie kasi send a fan no say onu send a wakan no won't tia say fadia wo wakan no na fa. He doesn't give a fuck about you. That's the shit.
Well, it's all good. So, Kuuku, take your time. Ras, take your time. Looks like you are just dissing our Angel.
Yeah.
And I think so far, Angel has been one coolest guy around Sarkodie. As a matter of fact, if there is one guy who really opens up around Sarkodie, it is Angel, because his security guys, Black Nana and Co, they will not even smell like you. But Angel at least will talk to you right now today. If like message Angel, he'll respond. Me, I still think that the problem with the camp is that they are just not ready for any song. And that, I think moving forward, they have to be straight now.
And they are also not quick to talk. No, Black Nana wouldn't speak. Angelo
now they have to change their strategy.
Yeah.
Because the strategy obviously is not working for them.
Yeah, I agree.
The strategy is not working for them, giving them a bad name. But they are cool guys.
Oh yeah.
Sarkodie is a cool guy. Those who are closer to him, they tell you.
Oh yes.
Oh, Charlie, he's a cool guy. All the fans, those who have gotten the opportunity. But
very jovial.
Look at Angel, coolest guy. Call Angel anytime, he will pick it up. You understand? But looks like that approach of, and you see, Sarkodie has gotten to that level that he thinks, we mean to mean family home
But he can't say.
I hope not also Jino. On come home, no one can say, Sarkodie so on yet done. So be Janice because Janice Amuno and the pain a break of phone. And that is where they always feel disrespected.
Yeah.
That's where like yawa oh Charlie ya dear we my catcher see you. No I just see your boss may. Now if you all yes so quiet no problem you what die no die. One meka yeah me can see away no. Oh no I'll feel disrespected as a mechanic one muami. So I think they have to approach it like that. Say no now Obana de Nientiminya, Charlie now the man know they are available. Like I think at a point, Kwame Eugene said the same thing.
Oh yeah.
As you know, from this time to this time, no features.
He was just concentrating on himself. Yeah.
No features. Sarkodie hasn't said that before.
No.
It's that time now. On country now, Miss Smith say you are available. No. Charlie me nyum nabo. Yeah, mami. Me want to trim no. Only said no features. That time no so on can say oh Charlie at this stage me nye features. So because okay, I hear.
I will do it.
And now we have features, man. But some people.
By the other side, they say, now or catch it. Do you think they will take it like that?
No. And the response is not yet. Tell I'm not available at this time.
Say a Dawson like and a bed Dawson because.
Ah, you are not available. Ah, you are Uber.
What they can't no they can't do anything.
Unavailability it comes in different ways.
Yes, but they can't do anything. But what will happen is you are not available, but I mean we are now obi enya verse.
No, you don't know how they got
yes, and like it will still bring an issue. I mean, I think no matter how he goes about it, it will bring an issue. Say you are not available, you are not available. Me who you are not Kwame Eugene. You are not available, you are not. Me who you only a black silver boy. Me Kwame Sendo, I will say you are not available. No, and the baby are the best problem beba. And to one day we did this one. That's all.
Na kwa kese bebre. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of today's show. In Team Dodi Solomon, our online manager, digital content strategist, Abbas Muiz, Elevate Boss marketing guy, event manager, and a talent manager as well. And of course, Roland Amate, also an event promoter, talent manager, and a blogger. And to the guys behind the scenes, Digital Rasta is Currency, who is on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. My name is Sammy Flex. If you loved this, remember we do this every weekday 7 p.m. and you can also share with your people. Subscribe to us and let's do more. This is Sammy Flex TV, where real entertainment news live. I'll see you in our next video. We are out of here. Bye.